Good morning, y'all. Or good afternoon. You know, first off, usually when you see me in these videos, I'm in a room behind the desk and behind the computer. Usually about to make it do what it do. As you can see, we in a different setting today. Right? I'm gonna keep this video natural. Not really a lot of cinematic theatrics I'm trying to do. I'm gonna keep it natural, like how I like my women. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna even take the beats off. Put them to the side over here. I encourage everybody to touch some grass. Especially during these times. Get the fuck off the social media. I've been learning a lot this decade, man. One thing I'm still learning though, sometimes you gotta turn on this camera, man, and you just gotta yap about what matters. You gotta yap about what's in your heart. You gotta yap. My mouth is like a machine gun, you know what I'm saying? Once I get on the topic or once I know what I want to talk about or I know how I'm feeling, dog, I can yap out words. I can spit out words a mile a minute that all makes sense and that's all articulate. That all a 5 or a 95-year-old can understand. You feel me? And sometimes that's just what you got to do. Fuck all this editing shit. Fuck all this planning videos, making documentaries, making vlogs. Sometimes you got to bring yourself to the forefront, reacting to other niggas' music, all this other shit. Where has it gotten me? Where has it gotten me? Caring about mental health. Caring about the homies. Caring about women. Caring about bitches. Caring about my family. Where has it gotten me? It's gotten me right here. Trees, water, green, ground, air, sky, forest. Basically nature. This is where I came 6 years. Today is April 6th. Last time I visited this trail was, second to last time was March 13th. The reason I'm bringing up these dates is because March 13th, 6 years ago to that day was the last time I was ever in school, high school, as a regular, normal living teenager. Y'all remember that week. That was the same week the NBA got shut down. If you're a wrestling fan, that was the same week they moved into the Performance Center. That was 6 years ago. 6 years later, what have I done in that time? I've been homeless. I've gone to college and finished college. I went to Las Vegas, visited my mom, went to WrestleMania. I've invested in a couple of assets. I started a LLC that I didn't continue, made a clothing brand, sold over 100 pieces of merch, had jobs, saved a nice amount of money, help my dad when I can. Where has that gotten me? Where the fuck has that gotten me? It has gotten me on the brink of homelessness. My dad was born in the 50s. He was the oldest of a lot of children, seen abuse from his stepdad, complicated childhood. 24 years in the military and then met my mom. I came in 2002. All my dad ever really wanted was a son. But what he really wanted was a family. My mom, 3 boys who are my brothers, all older than me, 2 to 4 years apart of each other, right? Then there's me, the baby, that comes at 10 years down the line. And it's taken a toll on my mental health because I wanted friends when I was younger. I wanted friends. I wasn't the type to dress the best. I didn't look the best. I looked like a goofy. Probably did. I was always somewhat happy, animated, probably was on the spectrum. But I didn't treat people bad. I was a good kid. I was nice. But that was my fucking problem. I was too fucking nice. And even now in this day, I see that to still be a problem. But what's confusing in this life is if you're a dickhead, you get respect though. People love people that are dickheads. Diddy gets all the love. Diddy done did all that abuse, all that destruction. People still out here making Diddy jokes. They don't look down on Diddy, they fear Diddy, bruh. That's how he was able to get away with the bullshit he was able to do for so long. Trump is our president. Ain't he a pedophile? Wasn't he on that island? He motherfucker don't like nobody. But yet he's able to run a second term. Now his country ain't believe in a woman. And then even then some, the women. All I see from women is them complaining about the same niggas they love. They may post on their stories about how this nigga ain't shit, that nigga ain't shit. Then guess what? They end up pregnant by that same nigga. So at the end of the day, man, I've always been big on just doing it. I just want to do it. Because I'm a musician that doesn't even release music because half the time I'm too damn focused on planning and strategizing how I should enter the world instead of just doing this shit. Because if something goes wrong, I need to be there to catch myself. If a prediction I have doesn't go through, I need to have a plan B, right? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've been to college. I've finished high school. My dad has a business. I've worked jobs, dog. Every year since I graduated high school, I've been working. Before that, before I was even old enough to work, I was 15 working in a barbershop, sweeping up hair, running errands for them, going to get lunch, and then getting paid at the end of the day and taking that shit back to the hood and having my little bankroll on me as work that I did for that day. Then I did it another summer again when I was 16. But yet I don't work. I started a YouTube channel, which I got over 200 videos of me doing a niche I like, music. What does my father say? You're not making no money off of it. You need to talk about yourself. When I talk about myself, you know what happens? I get no views because of this algorithm. Only time I get views is when I'm a fucking comedian, when I do some funny shit. 6 years ago, I created a video, my Phineas and Ferb John. It was a voiceover of the Phineas and Ferb theme song with a COVID twist to it. That shit got over 1 million views. More than my music ever did. Why? Because people love to laugh. People love to be miserable, but people love to laugh. So if you can add on to either one of those, you're good. Nah, you gotta make music because you gotta want to kill niggas. You gotta make music because you gotta want to make the Jews richer, to make money. Which is why we got all this trash out here now. Niggas ain't doing it from the heart. But fuck reaction. I was about to roll up. Do what is best for you. Be selfish. Hell, to any young dude I can implore, or I can just tell you something, bro. Dog, be the worst you can be, and the world will reward you. Look at Pooh Shiesty. Nigga, the world loves niggas like Pooh Shiesty, bro. He tried to rob a nigga that, you know, took from him, which I find nothing wrong with that, because y'all, another thing I hate about this life, it's not the people that do wrong that are wrong. No, it's the people that react to the people that do wrong. No, y'all are the villains. Me feeling this type of way, I'm wrong. To all the young dudes, I ain't got no advice. My advice, man, survive, man, survive. I'm not about to do anybody watching this video how people did me. Tell them a bunch of bullshit. Then when they go through it and come out on the other side with a different result, and then shrug your shoulders like, oh, my bad, I thought I knew what I was talking about. I guess I was wrong. Don't listen, man. Don't listen to them, man. Both of my parents are here, but they got their own lives. I've spent half my life, man, trying to be the baby and turn this family around and break curses. Nah, man. Having a family in a way is a curse. So from this day forward, I vow to be selfish. I vow to do only what's right and what's beneficial for and to me. Everybody else don't matter. And you should feel the same way. Look at the country. We got a pedophile as president starting wars, raising prices. Y'all dumbass thought he was gonna lower egg prices. You retard. You retard. And I hope you people that voted for him, I pray to God y'all get everything y'all want. Don't switch sides saying that you don't support him. No, I don't. Support him. Support the devil. Don't switch sides. Because at this point in humanity and at this point in life, I don't know what more else you could want, or what more proof that we need each other and that we need to stop with this division. But no, the world runs off division. So guess what? Let's just stay divided. And let's just do what's best for us. But stop all this family, love, community scam bullshit. I'm done doing music until I move out. Until I got my own and I can fully stand on my own 2 feet, and not just for a while till I fall again. I mean stand on my own 2 feet and stay there. I don't want to contribute anything to music. I don't want to do another song. I'm not even able to. My dad made me move all my gear. And This is what I get for believing in the scams they served us and not doing what's best for me. Moral of the story, do what the fuck is best for you and fuck the world. And put a condom on too and stop bringing kids into this fuck ass world that don't give a damn about you or your kids. Because everybody gonna say you adorable when you 3. And then when you 13, they tell you start thinking about your future, which they start telling you about. And now you're 23 and the game has changed and niggas ain't do shit but sit on their ass and watch it happen. And now we're suffering, and the people that's gonna be dead in a couple of years, this shit just gonna bypass them. Ta-ta. For now.